We have a very simple question under quadratics, which reads, we should prove that k minus 2x squared plus 2x minus k equal to 0 has real roots, irrespective of whatever the value of k is. So our work is just to prove. Okay, there are three things I would like to remind you. You know, if you have a general form which is ax squared plus bx plus c, right, equal to 0. If you want to solve this quadratic equation, generally, x is equal to what? Minus b plus or minus into square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2e. This is the general formula used to solve quadratic equations. So the value under the square root here, which is the radicand b squared minus 4ac is what we call the discriminant. Discriminant plays a vital role talking about the roots of a quadratic equation. Whenever you simplify or you evaluate the discriminant and you realize the value is equal to 0, right? The value under the square root, after simplifying it and you realize it is equal to 0, talking about the discriminant, then such quadratic equation will have to have real and equal roots. So you see the roots are real, but they are the same. Real and equal. Real and equal roots. And sometimes you may evaluate the discriminant and you realize a value, not 0, but a value greater than 0. So in that situation, we say that the roots are also real, but different. They are distinct. Different roots. But the moment you evaluate the discriminant b squared minus 4ac and you realize a value which is negative, meaning it is less than 0, then such quadratic equation has no real roots. So you only have imaginary roots. Imaginary roots. But this question is talking about real. We should prove that this particular equation has real roots. So talking about real roots, it is either here or here. Therefore, we have to take the discriminant and consider it to be greater or equal to 0. So whenever the discriminant of this quadratic equation is greater or equal to 0, then hence prove. So let's do that. Okay, our parameters, a, which is always the leading coefficient, which in this case we have k minus 2 as the leading coefficient, k minus 2. Then b is always the coefficient of x, which is 2, and c is the constant, which we have as minus k. So we're going to take b squared minus 4 times a times c and see whether it is going to be greater or equal to 0. If it is less than 0, then it means that this quadratic equation has no real roots. So what is b? b is 2, so we have 2 squared minus 4 times a. A is k minus 2 times c. C is what? Minus k. So let's simplify this and see what happened. This is equal to, this is 4, right? 2 squared is 4. I can multiply negative 4 and negative k together, so we have positive 4. Then we can use that positive 4 to expand this bracket. So positive 4 times k is positive 4k squared. Positive 4 times negative 2 is going to give us negative 8k. We can rearrange it as 4k squared minus 8k, then plus 4. All right, this is a perfect squared quadratic expression which can be factorized as, let me see, 2k, right? 2k minus 2 whole squared. Yes. So our discriminant is 2k minus 2 whole squared. Remember, first time squared is going to give us what? 4k squared. Then 2 times the first term. 2 times the first term will give us what? 4k. Times the second term will give us negative 8k, which is here. Then second term squared, negative 2 squared is 4. So this is true. This and this are exactly the same. So is this greater or equal to 0? Yes, definitely. Forget about the value of k first. Any number you squared will be positive. And positive number can either be 0 or greater than 0. So without even considering the value of k, we have seen that because of the power of 2, this is always positive, right? So, but what if k is random values like negative, positive, and in between? Let's take 0. If k is 0, 0 times 2 is 0, minus 2 is minus 2. But minus 2 squared is 4, and 4 is greater or equal to 0, we satisfy this. Let me come to the left, negative. Let's assume it is negative 2. Negative 2 times positive 2 is negative 4. And negative 4, negative 2 is negative 6. Negative 6 squared is 36, positive, right? Go to the positive direction, like maybe it is 5. 5 times 2 is 10. 10 minus 2 is 8. 8 squared is 64. So irrespective of whatever the value, provided it is a real value k, this will always be greater or equal to 0, and hence prove. We have proven that this equation, no matter the value of k, it will always have a real roots. Yes.